Friends, welcome to my channel. Today we're harvesting winter garlic, and in this video, I want to show you the harvest we've grown this year. We grow 4 different varieties, so they all look a bit different. Some have already fallen over and laid down, while others are still standing. The main sign: at least 2/3 of the leaves should have turned yellow and dried out. We left our garlic in the bed a bit too long because it was raining. We didn't harvest it on time, but it's no big deal. Let's take a look now. We also pay attention to the flower head when it starts to break through its covering. This is another sign that the garlic is ripe. Although on some plants the flower head is already split like this, on others it's still almost intact. Let's start digging it up. Of course, you can pull it out by hand if you put in enough effort, but in that case, the garlic bulb might get damaged. That's why we usually use a shovel. If you're planning to store it, be sure to loosen the soil underneath so you damage the underground bulb as little as possible. Carefully lift it up like this, just a little bit. Now we're digging up the Lubasha garlic, and we'll continue like this. I want to tell you, we haven't checked in the last few days, and honestly, we haven't looked underground for about a week. So it's a bit of a mystery, and we're going to see it together right now. We'll lay out all 4 varieties separately and take a good look at them. Friends, this is the Lubasha variety. Let's start from the edge and see what kind of bulbs we've grown this year. What do I want to say? Lubasha is our favorite variety. Look, they're wet and need to be dried. So, of course, we're going to dry them now so they can be stored. Can you wash garlic if it's dirty? No, you can't. If you plan to store it, you shouldn't wash it. Look, see, one clove has already fallen off. Did I damage it? I don't know. Most likely, I nicked it a bit with the shovel. It's no big deal. All the others are holding together. And that's good. Let me speed up so I don't take up too much of your time. But I want to do everything right in front of you, because we grew this garlic together with you this season. This is the Lubasha variety of garlic. This is what it looks like. Big cloves and, in general, large bulbs that will definitely satisfy any gardener who decides to grow this wonderful variety. Let's move on to the next one. This is the Lyabomer variety. I want to tell you, I bought a few bulbs of it at the market from some people, and out of curiosity, we planted it to see what would grow from it. The bulb was very large when we bought it. I liked it, but let's take a look at these plants on the edge here. They don't have flower stalks. And this is the size of Lyabomer. Well, you can see the size of this one. Here's my palm for comparison. Next ones, we don't grow a lot. And you can shake it a little like this, just a bit. But knocking them against each other, you definitely shouldn't do that. I'm sure you know this without me saying it, but I want to mention it every time because new viewers keep joining my channel. I want to explain everything in great detail. Here's Lyabomer like this. Honestly, it was unexpected. And here's a smaller one, see? Because, friends, it has this kind of arrow. Although, well, let's compare now if you're interested. Let's look at the effect of the inflorescence and the size of the head. Overall, I like Lyabomer. How about you? Write in the comments. Let's take a quick look. Here, I'm picking a plant with an inflorescence. And now I'll find a plant without an inflorescence. It was removed in time, and we can compare. We can see it clearly. And here are 2 more with inflorescences. You can see for yourself. And also, well, on one there's a small one. Here are two with small inflorescences. But on this plant, it seems to have an inflorescence, but the head is actually pretty decent. This one right here, compared to the one where the inflorescence was removed in time. Wouldn't you agree? So, the bulb doesn't always get smaller if you don't remove the inflorescence in time. And the next two varieties, Germidor and Mesodrome. Notice that their tops have already fallen over, unlike Lyabomer and Lubasha. But for us, it doesn't matter, because what matters most is a good harvest. Let's dig them up. We've already dug up these varieties a little and used them for food. When they were still green, just to take a look, we've already seen these particular varieties. But let's take a look together with you. Here are the heads on the Germidor. So, what can I tell you? While we're here, let's compare it with Lubasha. Well, Lubasha is about 1.5 times bigger, of course, and its cloves are larger too. Lyabomer is also about 1.5 to 2 times bigger than Germidor. And the last variety is Mesodrome. I wonder what awaits us with this variety of winter garlic. Harvesting garlic is a bit of a quest. You grow and grow, and then you look to see what actually grew underground. Not bad, I have to say. Mesodrome is decent in size, although the cloves are a bit smaller than those of Lubasha. Oh, actually, you know, it doesn't pull out easily. It breaks off. Look, see what's going on with the cloves. They're not even in place anymore. It probably won't keep for a long time. You should eat it first and foremost. Although here, you see, it's not great, not great. Every other harvest is either satisfying or disappointing. That's the kind of uneven yield you get with this variety. And let's do a final review now that the harvest is in. This is Lubasha. Look at these beauties. Not bad at all. This is Lyabomer, also not bad. Some of them are just huge. Look, it almost doesn't fit in my palm. Such wonderful bulbs. This is Germidor. Some are pretty good, but they're uneven. Some are smaller, some are bigger, and we even found one like this. And the last one is Mesodrome, also an uneven harvest. Out of these 4 varieties, I put Lubasha and Lyabomer in first place. Second and third place go to Mesodrome and Germidor. That's the kind of winter garlic harvest we grew this season. Please write in the comments what you managed to grow. It'll be interesting to read. I'll wrap up the video here. That's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.